It was a moment of division, pain, and trauma for many Israelis. 2005, the end of Gush Katif, a cluster of Israeli settlements in Gaza dismantled by the government. Thousands of settlers forced out of their homes under the disengagement law that saw an end to Israel's presence in the Gaza Strip. But after nearly 2 decades of yearning for a return, the movement to do so now appears more emboldened than ever. Among no less than Israeli troops themselves. Social media is now awash in images like these. One of Israel's most popular musicians, to the cheers of troops, sings about that return and moving the Nova Festival, scene of a Hamas massacre, to Gaza's beaches. And in recent weeks from inside Gaza, soldiers proudly displaying the orange color of protest against the 2005 disengagement. Here, soldiers with a banner that reads, "Only settlement would be considered victory." And in this video, troops announcing the symbolic re-establishment of a former settlement.
Amen. Jewish sovereignty, Jewish governance, and of course, Jewish people being able to live in this ancestral piece of land. Arabs, if they are post-jihad, pro-Israel, and want to live that good life in that beautiful soil, there should be an opportunity for that. But anti-Israel, pro-jihad Arabs have got to leave. And they're going to have to find a different place to go.
A poll of Gazans conducted just before October 7th showed that 44% had no trust in Hamas, 23% had little trust. From the front lines, a message to the Prime Minister.
We are occupying, deporting, and settling. Do you hear that, Bibi? Occupying, deporting, and settling.
Bibi, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, has yet to unveil his government's plans for post-war Gaza. On the eve of last week's court hearing in The Hague, with Israel facing South Africa's accusations of genocide, he released this English-language statement.
Israel has no intention of permanently occupying Gaza or displacing its civilian population.
But those calls for expelling Gazans and reviving settlements are coming from powerful far-right members of his coalition.
We will not be able to rule there without re-establishing a settlement. The majority of them want to emigrate. They just need to be allowed to do it.
The comments have been concerning enough to draw rebuke from U.S. and Arab governments, and many within Israel who say they're widely unacceptable. But voices of the movement are growing louder by the day. Ultra-nationalist and religious parties bringing that discussion into the Knesset. While these voices are by no means a majority in Israel, they are powerful and have been advancing their extremist agenda.
The ideas that often seem very extreme at a certain phase in Israel's history can over time become increasingly normalized, very incrementally.
Palestinians fear this is the unspoken plan.
There is only one solution for the Gaza Strip.
Gaza has become unlivable. The north, a decimated wasteland. Around half of all buildings across Gaza damaged or destroyed. Nearly its entire population forced to move time and time again. 1.9 million people squeezed into a tiny part of the enclave, not knowing if they'll ever be allowed to return to their homes.